Hi, my name's Joflin Alonso. I like to go by Jofi, born and raised from Hawaii. I've lived here in Washington for the since 2021. Me and my family, we are a military family. My husband's retired military. We've lived from Georgia, or we've lived all over from Georgia to Korea to Alabama to here. This is our home now since my husband's retired. We have three kids, um, two boys and a girl, um, and two dogs, Panda and Allie. Um, I currently work as a medical assistant with Providence Immediate Care. I've been with them for the last 3 years, and I love it. I love urgent care. Um, uh, why do I want to become an RN? I've loved, I've always loved taking care of people, I guess. Knew I wanted to be in the health field. Pivotal moment of when I realized I wanted to be RN was when I had my oldest. He was born with gastroschisis. He's 20 now. Um, you would have never guessed he had such a rough start in his life. I give it all in to those nurses in the NICU and the peds unit at Kapiolani. They were amazing. They took great care of him when I couldn't be there, when I wasn't there. I trusted and I knew that they were doing their best and taking care of him, and I give all the credit of his recovery and in that first year of life to them because they were such amazing people. They supported me so much, and I will never forget, I will never forget what they've done for him and for our family. And that's when I knew that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be that support, and I wanted to be that hope for those parents, for those moms, for those babies that needed it and needed them at that time of their lives when it was such a vulnerable and scary time. I knew this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to make that difference, be that difference for those people at that time. Um, why this is the right time for me to pursue my RN. I actually started my RN journey back in 2018 in our last duty station in Alabama. I was in a ADN program and 2 semesters shy, well, it's like 2 quarters shy of graduating, we moved. We PCSed here to Washington, and it's just been a struggle trying to find my way back into my journey. And I finally figured it out in 23. I was able to sit and take my NCLEX, and I passed. I passed and got my LPN license. Shock to me, but I did it, and here I am now after this whole time of trying to get into a program. I'm finally here. I'm finally back into my journey, back into a program, and hopefully this time around will be the one. Um, Something about me is I love the outdoors. I love to go hiking. I love the water. Being growing up on an island, I've always loved the water. I've loved the ocean. Here it's freezing, but we're getting used to it. It is what it is. But yeah, my family and I, we've always loved to entertain all our duty stations we've lived in. We've always loved entertaining at our home, barbecuing, hanging out with our friends. Um, that's another thing I love to do, just hang out and chill and enjoy time. Time's precious. So that's what I like to do. And I look forward to being and sharing our journey together here, and wish you all luck. All right.